Dear friends, welcome to another video of Fathoming Mind. In today's video, we are going to discuss about the private life. So, what is private life? What is the difference between the private life and the public life? Every person's have got a private space in our in their own lives. So, if you look it into our houses, we can see that there is a private place and there is also a public place. When the visitors are coming, they have a particular place to sit, and for the family members to sit together and eat food, there is a public place, and that is dining hall. And there is also other place which is known as a bedroom or bathroom, where the people or the individual rooms or the prayer rooms. So in these places, people they are sitting privately and doing the things where the people needs, that means where the people need privacy. So it is the physical place where people need privacy. And also we know that the public figures or the other personalities, like or the film personalities, they also have a private life and a public life. So what is this private and public life, and which life is more helping us to grow in our daily relations or daily activities? So here we see that the private life of a person is not known to others often. The private life of a person is often hidden, and the private life is can be not the person is doing so many activities, okay, so which the person doesn't like the presence of others, okay, maybe gardening or other activities in which there is no the presence of the other person, the person is doing individually. So in the private life, people needs it needs a personal space to grow. So how this private life is helping a person to have a personal space to grow? What is this personal life, personal space? The personal space is not a physical space, but which is a space a person needs to grow in his own or her own talents and abilities and the capabilities or the potentialities. People have got different kind of potentialities. So in order to nurture and grow their potentialities, they need a personal space. In this personal space, they have their own world. They create their own world, and they like to grow into their own personalities. So the private life of a person is leading to the personal space, and if the personal space is helping the persons to grow in complete potentialities, the private life helps a person to also develop a public life. So it is told about the great actor Rajinikanth. After acting in the movies, he takes a rest for some time. He goes to say Himalayas or some other places to regain the energy. So when we are doing the public activities or the performances or our daily activities, we also need a private space where we can, or a personal space where we can regain our energies. So our personal life or a private life act as an energy reservoir. It helps us to regain the energy and come back into our public or social life with a full swing, and it helps us to grow into a great changed persons or a reformed persons who can do their activities in a great manner. So here we need to identify whether we have a private life or a personal space. If we have a personal space to grow, and if we develop this personal space, we can also develop an inner awareness about ourselves. Often we lack our inner awareness because we don't prefer for a private life or a personal space. Why we don't prefer for this private life? Because we always interact with people. We like to be in the presence of, it's all very good and it helps us to build up relations, but when we are alone with ourselves, it helps us to also develop knowledge about ourselves. When we are interacting with others, we get energy from the human beings, but when we are alone with ourselves, we get energy from the nature, we get the energy from ourselves, and we also become reflective about ourselves. So this kind of this method of becoming reflective about ourselves helps us to develop a private or personal life, and it helps us to get insight about our own personality and make changes in our personality. So awareness is the first step to change. So if we are aware about our personality, we can make changes in our personality and become a person who is self-aware. So let us also develop this private life or a personal life, a personal space in our life, which helps us to improve our performance and daily interactions. Thank you, dear friends.